Seemed like it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Hell yeah, man. That's good shit. What's going on? Any single people here? Got some single people. Since checks are coming out, any women here picking up the check for your man? Is that happening tonight? Never. Okay, great. That's good. No, that's an answer. Any single women here? See, it's because y'all ain't picking up the check. That's why y'all got to pick up that check for your man, single women. You got to. Oh, I always feel bad for single women. I really do. Only because if you're straight, you gotta date men, and we could kill you. You know, like it could happen, and it's not good. Someone went true. I'm like, get this motherfucker out of here. I don't like that at all. That's right, brother. I'm like, no, I don't want. We could kill you. You never know. It's a valid fear. But I think women, a lot of times, they're afraid of like a stranger jumping out and killing them. You know, like in the alley or something. I looked this up. This is true. 9 times out of 10, when a woman's attacked, it's by somebody that they know. That's a statistical fact. Like, ladies, it's not the motherfuckers out there. It's this motherfucker right here. Like, be careful. Get away, you know? I worry about my female friends. We'll be out at a bar, I'm getting a drink with them, and it's late, and they're like, Tyler, like, it's time to go home. My car's way over there. Like, it's dark. I don't want anything to happen. I don't want to be raped. Like, will you walk me to my car? Will you protect me? And I'm like, statistically, no, I'm the danger. Ask a stranger. You know what I mean? I'm single. I've been watching a lot of porn. Can I talk about it? I've been watching a lot of porn, and it's only getting tougher. I was gonna say harder and harder. No, it's only getting tougher and tougher to do as I get older. It's getting tough. I'm still good at it. Don't get me wrong. Like that part, I'm par for the course. I don't know what analogy. I'm doing great. It's just I know more about the industry, like how bad they treat those women, you know, and they be doing mean stuff and coercing them and making them do all these things, and it's bad and it's not good. But I'm still watching, you know, like I'm still going back to the well. I'm clocking in, clocking out. You know what I mean? Like I just feel more guilty now that I'm older. That's what it is. That's changed, and my search words. Like last night, my search words were interracial gangbang. Comma, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm making them do it. You know, like I feel like there's some women in a room that's like, come on, ladies, Tyler wants anal. Come on, let's go. I feel bad. I don't know. Y'all, and the thing that they do, like all the fucking choking. You know how y'all when y'all fucking and y'all choke me, slap, you know all that. Slap me, spank. Shit's. Man, female sexuality makes me very uncomfortable. Can I say that? It makes me so. I'm like, I don't know where to. Every time a girl asks me to choke me, if a girl asks her to choke her, it feels like she's asking me to launder her money. I'm like, I think if I get caught, I'm going to jail. You know? I don't wanna. It's good for you. I'm scared. I don't. Makes me very nervous. Speaking of sex, Palestine and Israel. What do y'all think? What? No, I don't know. There's no. That's not. I didn't know how to segue into that. I don't wanna. I want to talk about it. You know, it's a very polarizing issue. It's a tragedy. And there's and it's a politically complicated situation. It's very divisive. I have it like, and this is like a piece of history. I don't think there's been a piece of history in recent history that's more divisive since probably the last one was like the Will Smith, Chris Rock slap. That was probably the last one that was like very reminiscent of Israel and Palestine. If you think back, people were like, Chris Rock shouldn't have did that. That was an attack. But Will Smith responded far too aggressively. I think we can all agree there. But Chris was on the stage first. We gotta let him. I've had a lot of conversations about it, and I've talked to my friends, and what I think after all the conversations is I think that me and my friends don't know what we're talking about. That's what I think ultimately. I don't think we have a clue. I really don't, you know? Because they be saying things that I'm skeptical of, but I don't have enough information. Like they'll be like, what? They'll be like, Palestine attacked Israel. And they'll be like, but that's because Israel has dragons. And I'm like, I don't know if that's true. Like I don't have the information to confirm or deny. No, back in 1968, they got a dragon egg and it finally hatched, motherfucker. That's when it went down. That's why we're here. And I'm like, I don't know if that's, I can't confirm or deny. I don't know what to do. Politics is so crazy. I try to be progressive and shit, you know, about these things. I like progressive issues. Like I like weed. Yeah? I like abortion. There you go. This one dude has paid for several abortions. So the way he cheered, he's like, yeah, 5. I like weed and abortion. I don't know which one I like more, if I'm being honest. I haven't decided. I think, because one makes you like nice and calm and relaxed, and the other one's marijuana, and I just don't know. I just can't decide. I can't decide. All I know, I think that they should both be 100% safe and legal nationwide and accessible, and fuck it. They should both be offered in the same building. That's what I think. I think they should both be a weed and abortion clinic. That's what I think. That's progress. I want to be able to walk into a building and walk in and say, hi, I would like to pick up a gram, and she would like to drop off an ounce. That's America I want. That's what I want to see. I'm friends with this white girl. Any white girls out here? No, I'm playing. That was stupid. I'm just playing. There's just hello. Lovely evening. No, I'm friends with this white girl. She's real cool. And we were talking the other day. And she did this thing I've never seen before. This is what she did. We were talking and we were about to part ways. And before we do, she goes, okay. She goes, love you, bye. And that's what she did. She did this. I had no fucking clue what that was. I didn't know if it was an attack. I had no idea. Turns out what it was is it was half of a heart. That's what it was. It's like, I love you. You're my good friend. And I thought that was really sweet. But before, what'd you think? I don't know. Okay. You was expecting, yeah, I didn't, I mean, I'm still used to this, that's why. If she was like, love you, I'd be like, I get it. But she did this shit, that felt like some sort of like, it felt like white girl gang sign in this bitch, you know? It felt like, live, laugh, love, nigga. You know, it felt like, Bloods and Crips, nah, blondes and lips, nigga. That's what we doing out here in the streets. Gotta watch out for these white girls, they're out of control. No, y'all are fine. I'm from Texas. That's where I'm from. Do y'all like Texas? It's okay. That's fine. That's where I'm from. It's just where my mother lives. And I've been in New York for about a year. Less racist here. Congratulations. It's less racist in New York than Texas. It just seems like New Yorkers, I don't know, it just seems like y'all don't hate black people, you know? Y'all hate Texans, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. I have no fucking clue. I don't know how to survive in either place, really. In Texas, I just try to blend in, act as Texas as I can. Here, I try to act as black as I can. In Texas, I'm like, and here I'm like, pa-plow, 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 pa-plow. Can I be myself? No, I can't. Gotta. Listen, I'm Tyler Groce, everybody. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you for sticking around, seeing all the comics. I hope you had a great time. That is the show. Good night. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching that old clip of mine. This is, yeah, this is the sort of debrief after the clip that I want to make, the good, the bad, and the funny. Just sort of like me, number one, rewatching my old sets, and then me like reacting in the same time as you. I just watched the set, and kind of reliving that and kind of giving you the behind the scenes of like what that time is really, because we're comics and we post these clips and we want you to watch them, we want you to like them, we want you to think they're funny, but then there's so much of this other stuff in our lives, the good, the bad, along with the funny, that is so relevant to these sets. And whenever I think back on jokes and watch old sets, and especially my time in New York thus far, like there's so many eras and so many things that just can't be communicated through the stand-up, because the stand-ups it's jokes. It's jokes. So I wanted to kind of give a little bit of behind the scenes on that, and yeah, and talk about that time. I mean, these clips that I'm posting, I have like 80 videos, so I'm going to be doing this for like a while, every Thursday. And I mean, when I started doing stand-up in Austin, moved to New York in 2020, into 2022, basically 2023. And I mean, I left everything behind. Family, support system, friends. I had a girlfriend. I was in love. I thought we were going to get married. And then we didn't, because I'm here talking to you. And I moved here, and she stayed in Austin, and then that like immediately fell apart. And then I was like here in this big city, living alone, not knowing anybody, not really having a support system, not knowing how stand-up worked here at all. The scene is so different. Everything is just bigger and harder, and it was so much more than I expected. And then I was heartbroken because I just broke up with this girl too. And it was dark. Just a dark time. Drinking, like a 6-pack every night. But I had just like kind of blown up my life in Austin to do this. I mean, me and the girl didn't work out. And, whenever you leave your home scene, you make a big to-do of it. And then, I couldn't just stop. I couldn't just give up. I couldn't just like turn right around and say, fuck it, I didn't even like New York. And I had to like stay and at least try, and I owed it to myself to try. And so that's what these sets are. Like these sets are me adjusting to New York and adjusting to this new life and this new world, and like grieving all behind the scenes of these jokes, all while trying to work your way into a new scene in a new city and make friends and meet girls and like live a normal life along with everything else. And I can post the clips, but you don't know any of that. So I don't know. I wanted to tell you about it. So that's kind of what it is. Now another thing about these sets, this was at the beginning of my time in New York, and I've been here for about 3 years, maybe 3.5 years, and things have gotten better. And things have gotten better for me personally, for me emotionally, mentally, and like comedy wise in the city. Like I'm still working that same club, but I do better spots. These spots in particular, the early ones, are check spots. This is New York Comedy Club. It's a great club. Go check me out. I'll be there. Look me up on the schedule, and if you're around. And it's a check spot, which is you go to a comedy club, you buy the tickets, you have to get two drink minimum usually. And then, towards the end of the night, the servers come around, they give you your check. So you pay the bill. And when they give you your check, they have comics come and do time while you're paying the bill. So you're not paying attention. You're fucking doing math in your head. Carry the 7, I don't fucking know. While this person's trying to like follow their dream, right? It's a like a lot of comedy, it's a horrible experience that people would kill to have. That's what it is. Because it's not great. They don't pay attention. You can see at the beginning of the set that they don't care. They're talking. They're doing this and that. They don't give a shit. And they shouldn't, because they just saw, more established, better comedians than me kill for an hour and a half. And they're like, in the last 5 minutes, here's this young guy trying to cut his teeth. Like, they don't give a shit. And so they're doing their math, and your job is to just kind of fill the time and try to get their attention and try these jokes. And I will say, I don't know how you feel watching. Everything again in the comments. If you have questions, if you have comments, put it all in the comments, and then I'll get you next clip next Thursday. But that was a good crowd. That was a really good crowd. Because even though they were fucking talkative at the beginning, like they locked in, they got on board. And what's so great, I mean, number one, the chain, my outfit, the chain, the jacket, I still have all of those pieces individually, but I would never wear them in that combination now. My fashion sense has exploded since being in New York. I think that's part of being in New York. Really, you're surrounded by all these weirdos, and you're like, oh, I can take some fashion risks. But number one, I look cute. I look ridiculous. I look cute. I look younger, unfortunately. Thinner, unfortunately. And I can see the beginnings of me working out like my New York muscles that I didn't have to work in Austin, because every scene's kind of different, especially this big ass city. And yeah, no, they're not paying attention because it's a check spot. I don't do check spots anymore. The club thought I was good enough to not do check spots anymore. So just so you know, it goes up from here. And what's funny is I saw 2 bits that like worked pretty well that I don't do anymore because they were failed bits. Specifically the porn bit and obviously the Israel-Palestine bit. I mean, I'm surprised it worked at all. The Israel-Palestine bit. And I've tried a lot of Israel-Palestine stuff because that was, such a... It's a big problem with comedy for me personally, and I'm sure other comics, but like where there's things that I think about and I care about that I then try to fit into the container of comedy, and it doesn't fit. So there's always something left out, and there's always something overflowing. And so what you see with comedy is half of how I really feel. It's an art form that I love that is woefully incapable of encompassing all of who I am, which is something that took 10 years to realize. And this is part of it. This is why you get me talking about dragons and Will Smith. Will Smith and Chris Rock happened right around this time. And I'm shocked that the audience went with it. They were a good crowd and they liked me. And I was like, hell yeah. Because I remember trying that bit afterwards. Did not work. I'll tell you, I got notes right here. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, no, I liked it. I liked the bit. I thought it was pretty silly and pretty funny. I liked the dragon thing. I'm glad they went with me on that. Makes me want to bring it back, but I know. It's a good crowd will go with silly, but silly doesn't work with a bad crowd, and you need material that works every time. And the other bit, the porn bit, I stopped doing that, but I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. I liked the typing I'm sorry, and I feel like I'm in the women make me, the sex makes me uncomfortable. I thought all of that was like pretty solid. Like, I mean, obviously it doesn't hit as much as the stuff towards the end does, because those were tried and true stuff that eventually ended up on my special. But those were like pretty good. Like, I look back on Little Tyler and I'm like, look at you. You did it. Good for you, So that was surprisingly fun to watch. I thought I was going to hate watching myself, especially from many years ago. But not bad. Not bad. You got something, kid. You got something. Anyway, It's short. This is like a little mini podcast at the end, so we can commiserate. Tell me what you thought in the comments. Ask me questions. I can answer them on the next one. This is going to be a week by week thing. So please like, subscribe, all of that stuff. And yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you laughed. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, come with me. Experience the journey. The good, the bad, and the funny.